Hi, welcome to week 3. We're going to talk about the sign for dog. We're going to talk about have a fine motor activity with some stuff you hopefully can find around your home, and some baby stuff at the end, and a sensory activity. So the sensory activity for this week is using some of that stuff you have left around on the holidays. I'm using Easter stuff because that's what I have right now. I have some paper Easter grass, and then I have some items that I just found that I can put inside there, little slinkies, a little puff ball, another little puff ball, another slinky, some ducks of different sizes, small. These two are kind of hard to tell the difference of. And some frogs, another duck, another slinky, nice ball that has a nice sound to it, and a light up pineapple. So you can put those in there, and you can hide them underneath the paper, and then have your child go and look for them. You can do matching. You can do the matching with the frogs. Oh, let's see if you can find another frog. Oh, look, we found another frog. Oh, that's a duck. That's not a frog. There should be one more frog. And that means they're digging around inside there. There's the third frog. There you go. You can also, if you have some things of different sizes, you can do big and you can do little. You can cover the stuff and see if you can find the stuff with the light on it. But anything works. Lots of different fun stuff inside. You can do it at any holiday. You can do it as just by color even. So the next thing we're going to talk about was the sign for dog. So the sign for dog is slapping your leg and snapping your fingers. Sometimes it's easier for our little kids just to do a light slap to call their dog. So you can do a kiss sound too for the dog. And the book that I have today is a farm book. It's touch and feel. So we've got the ducky and the piggy has some soft fuzz. Remember to make the animal sounds. And there's a shiny bucket and the baby cow, moo, moo. And the sheep, and there's the dog, dog. You can always model this one, but slapping in is much easier. And the doggy's got the fuzzy. And books that have texture or are reflective or are good sensory things for kids to be able to touch and see the reflection. And scratchy, you can talk about the different textures they're feeling: soft, fluffy, scratchy. And there's the chicken and the egg about to crack. And I have another book today, and because we just talked about Easter, you just had Easter, sometimes it's good to carry over those things until the next week, because your child doesn't necessarily understand that celebration is over with. So carrying it on for a few more days after the season ends, just like you leave your Christmas tree up for a couple days after Christmas, same type of thing. So where are baby's Easter eggs? And again, with a sensory book that has the sparklies on it. Today is Easter. Baby is looking for Easter eggs. Are they behind the bush? Let's look. No, but there's the special Easter basket and all the pretty flowers. Are they in the laundry basket? No, but look, there are some shiny jelly beans. Are they behind the flowers? No, but I found a fluffy bunny. Are they under the picnic table? No, but there are some friendly chicks. Beep, beep, beep. Are they up in the tree? That would be a crazy place for them to be. No, it's just a pretty Easter hat. Are baby's Easter eggs behind the garden gate? Let's see. Yes, they are different colors. Now our Easter celebration can begin. So you can count the eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Wouldn't necessarily count that high. But you can count 1, 2 bunnies and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chicks. So for the fine motor activity, cognitive activity I had, you get your colander, just a regular basic colander, and some pipe cleaners. If you happen to have pipe cleaners around the house, you can also use like twist ties also work too. Take out a few of the each different color, and just have you can lace them in first. So lace them through. And you can do both sides a couple different ways, in and out. And then for your little ones who need to work on grasping and they can grab and pull them out. For bigger kids, working on grabbing a hold, which is working on that pincer grasp, which is good for pinching, picking up small items, and a prerequisite for writing, and looking for the hole and pushing it through, and looking for the hole on the inside and pushing it through. And for again, the little ones can pull them out, and change colors. And the bigger kids working on pushing those back in, and pushing those back in. So pretty fun. You can sit on the living room floor together and do that. You can also use string just put some tape on the end of the string to make it a little bit more hard, or stiffen it up a little bit. You can use a shoelace, lacing it through there. Colanders are a good activity for that. And last but not least, for our babies or for our little ones, so we're going to show you some examples of some tummy time activities today. So let me grab my baby, our fearless baby who only has one sock today. So another way of working on tummy time, which we've done a couple times already, is a yoga mat that you have just out and around your house, and laying baby over the top, arms under, and then hold their bottom a little bit, and that'll help them push up. And then you can always give them something interesting to look at, like a book, or even your light up pineapple. That would be interesting to see. Let's not have the paper on the floor though. And that's one way. So the other way, I have a lot of cardboard boxes hanging around right now. So you can use just a cardboard box. Use the softer edge. You might want to put a blanket over the top of it. And the same kind of thing, but working on kneeling skills. So kneeling, older kids who have already mastered some of those pushing up onto their straight arms, they can work on kneeling and putting something up top here. So maybe a couple of your frogs. This is easier with a child, not with a doll. And then kneeling up against here, like that. Give them something fun up here to hold and play with. And then the last one for another tummy time activity is just the top to an ottoman that you can flip over, and it's got a tray on one side, but it's kind of soft and squishy on the other, and the same kind of thing. They can be on their tummy, tuck their arms in, hold their bottom down a bit, and you can give them some stuff up here to look at, or a book, other fun thing to do is to have, if there's an older sibling, is have the older sibling come from that side and then they can talk to each other. And it makes it really fun. All right. So we did the sign for dog, which was dog, slapping your leg or slapping and snapping. And then last but not least, some bubbles, which I always sign wrong, but that's okay. Oh, and if any of you know me, you know my bubble has attitude. Now it's time to say goodbye, say goodbye, say goodbye. Now it's time to say goodbye. Miss Kerry, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.